So I said we were going to start doing some limit testing on the River 2 Pro from ECOFLOW. And I think this is a good day to do it. I have it fully charged up to 100%. It is just before 9 o'clock. And we're going to run this all day. So I have a refrigerator right here that also has a freezer. I'm not going to stop using the refrigerator like I normally would. And we're going to run it till about 1 o'clock just to see how much drain that is. And then we're going to start loading this thing up. We're going to start plugging in a whole bunch of different components, fans, we're going to charge flashlights, we're going to do it all. And we're going to try to see where it starts to struggle and about what time it's going to actually run out of battery completely. This is not a very large power station. So the fact that it can do this refrigerator at all is already kind of impressive. But I want to see just how long it will run, assuming I had to plug in multiple items. Maybe I had a power outage for a long period of time. So we're going to try it, see what happens. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see what the initial drain is. I'm also going to open the door so you can kind of see. Right now, obviously, it's not taking any power. But the moment I open the door to the refrigerator, we're going to have an issue. So let me go ahead and hit the power button here. So I just opened the door. That actually is a cool thing. You actually have a button that controls whether you'll drain or not. So right now it's not showing any drain. Now if I open the door, we have lights going. I should be getting a drain, which I am. And it tells me I have 29 hours. Now I'm gonna leave it open for just a second until I can hear everything kick in. Yeah, see? Now it's dropping. And I expect that it's going to drop quite a bit. But the thing about refrigerators is they don't run nonstop. Once they cool down, which it will start to do as it runs, then it will shut itself off. So in theory, I could probably get a couple of days worth of charge out of this. We're not going to do that though. I'm going to try to get this completely drained by the end of the day, and then we'll make a conclusion about what the capabilities are of the River 2. Anyway, be back in a few hours and we'll take a look and see what we have with this going on. I'm actually surprised. It seems that the standing freezer I had it plugged into last time might drain more power than this refrigerator. I guess they're really efficient nowadays. Okay, so it is 1 o'clock, as you can see. And I think my estimation that it would last the entire day might be a little optimistic. It's already at 53%. So realistically, with a somewhat inefficient refrigerator, which this one is, you could probably get a good solid 8 hours. And now I have opened it about 3 times, and I did dilly-dally a little bit just to kind of see how it would react. Now what we're gonna do is see how fast we can drain it. So I got a bunch of stuff I'm just gonna plug in real quick. Got a fan we're gonna set up just to see what happens. So let me do that, and then we'll see how long this lasts. All right. Okay, so let me turn this, make sure this is on, it's on the highest setting. Okay, so how much is the drain? So let me take a look and see what we have here. So this says at the current drain, it will last approximately 4 hours, but obviously we don't have the refrigerator running. So let me open the fridge real quick. And, stay open. And so right now you can see the output in watts. And this is barely taxing the thing. Something like a fan, these like lamps and stuff, it's not gonna be any problem for it. Larger appliances, on the other hand, well, that might be a little bit more difficult. So is this going to be pretty good for a few hours of power outage? Absolutely. You'll be able to run basically everything, especially if it's fully charged. I don't know if it'll go through a whole day. There is a reason why larger systems exist, but this is still pretty impressive. Let's let all this go. I'm going to let this thing charge, all of these items, and we'll check back in another hour or so and see when this hits 0. To be honest with you guys, I thought by 3 o'clock this thing would be dead, but yeah, we're still at 20% of the battery. It's still plugged into the refrigerator. I haven't really opened the fridge, so I'm not forcing the matter, but that's actually a lot longer than I expected. So keep going and see where we're at in a few hours. All right, I'm actually gonna call it. We're at 4%. I got this still running. I left the light on the Ace Beam, and it's still charging the Warrior Mini 2. So we're draining 172 watts from this. That includes the fan and the refrigerator. And it is, let's see, what time is it? It is, focus. It is 3:30. That's pretty good, considering the fact that if I hadn't plugged in everything else, I probably would get close to 8 hours on the refrigerator. Well, I'll take that. So all in all, I'd say the River 2 by ECOFLOW does what it's supposed to do. If you need more power than this, there are larger versions, but they're significantly more expensive. I mean, this is sort of like a great middle ground between the less expensive ones and the more expensive, larger power stations. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you for your time, and we'll talk again soon.